When Jerry Schaff took over as director of the Moyer River Senior Center in Buena Vista 8 years ago, she knew what older people often need: transportation, company and activity, help with some daily chores, but more and more, Schaff says, the elderly need something else: enough to eat.
And we found that out a couple years ago when we asked our drivers to not make a big deal of it, but say, "Gee, we've got meatloaf today. What'd you have for breakfast?" And people said, "Well, I wait for you to come, dear."
The drivers Schaff refers to take meals to homebound elderly as part of a program called Meals on Wheels. Meals on Wheels serves about 75 people a hot lunch 5 days a week. Fred Yelverton, a longtime volunteer, sees people stretching their Meals on Wheels.
They'd be eating breakfast maybe late, but they'd save their meal till the evening meal, and in some cases they'd split it.
Schaff says the lack of transportation to food sources is just one problem. Money for healthy food is another, and some older people hate to cook or don't know how.
What do I like to cook? Microwave, anything in microwave. I don't eat, hardly, ashamed of myself that I don't use the oven.
And there is another obstacle to proper nutrition for many in their generation: pride. Schaff says she often can't persuade older people who qualify for food stamps, now called SNAP, to apply.
We have had an effort for a year to get folks enrolled into SNAP. And we are running into lots of brick walls. One is, "Well, dear, I'm doing okay and I wouldn't want to take that away from a child."
Schaff says the additional money from SNAP benefits could help elderly citizens fix at least one of the problems that keep them from eating well. The Valley Program for Aging Services is also facing some funding issues of its own. The group used to be able to provide 30 breakfast bags every 2 weeks for seniors in need with money from the federal stimulus package, but that money is now gone.
Everything is shrinking so badly that we're thrilled when we get level funding from the state or from the feds or from United Way. So there's just no money out there.
Schaff doesn't want to start the breakfast bags just to take them away in a matter of weeks. She hopes more funding will come, but until then, the Valley Program will continue to provide meals for seniors in need. For the Rockbridge Report, I'm Jessica Strait.